It's been a crazy week. Lamborghini split in two, Rob Dom crashes Lamborghini, and now this. Check this out. So what happens if you're riding your bike in front of a SUV? Whoa! So what happens next, and I'm not going to show you anymore. You can click on the link to see the video right now for those of you really impatient folks. Go ahead, click on the link, watch the video. So basically what happened is these riders, it's a group ride. You've got hundreds of riders, and you see that biker that was in front of this SUV. People are saying that he was brake checking the SUV. Now, I wasn't there. I'm not going to say whether he did or he didn't. All I know is he's looking back. You can clearly see the SUV at this point in time, but yet he's not on the throttle getting the hell out of there. So right here, this frame alone looks very, very suspicious, because I know if that was me in this situation, the split second that I look back and I see that SUV, I am on that throttle. Bike versus SUV will not end well. Now, it's a lot of bikers, so yeah, in the very, 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 very end, you know, there's a great potential of the bikers to prevail. You have to watch the video to find out. But before that happens, you, my friend, have a potential to get seriously injured. Now, I don't know what the extent of this person's injuries are or were, but I do know that later on, this SUV ran over a bunch of the bikers. Actually ran over, I think, about 3 bikers. Somebody said 4, and I'm being told one of the bikers is actually dead. I don't know if that's actually true or not. As you know, a lot of rumors float around, stories change. At best, I heard more than one rider, but at best, one rider is critically injured, potentially dead. Now, if you guys got details on what really happened, definitely share below. I'd love to hear the details about what really happened. If you're on this ride, I want to hear your comments. Comment below and tell me what really happened before the media gets a hold of this and spins it to a whole different angle. Now, as you know, I'm always the objective person when I look at situations like this. I'm not a one-sided person. I ride bikes. I love bikes. But I definitely see problems on the biker side. But I also see problems on the SUV side. Now, I know potentially, I was told there's a child in the SUV. That kind of changes things a lot. I don't know what the gender of the driver is. But, I mean, to be that close to a bike, and I don't know who's behind you, by the way. So that's the thing. You know, a lot of people like to look at things like this. You're not there, and you make all kinds of assumptions, and this happened, and that happened. You don't know. I don't know if a bunch of bikers are right up this SUV's butt, so, like, they can't slow down. Because if there's nothing behind them, then they should not be that close. You have brakes on the car. There's lots of bikes on the highway, so you could actually potentially slow down safely, as opposed to on the highway when it's normal, you know, 45 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, you know, traffic going by. So you definitely have an opportunity to slow down and avoid this impact. So I'm not really sure what the SUV driver was thinking, but I'm more concerned about what the biker was thinking, because, again, biker versus SUV not going to end well. Now, later on, what happens is you see a bunch of bikers crowding around the SUV. I think this guy got hit, potentially. I don't think he was seriously injured. It's kind of a tap thing, I'm assuming. I don't know. If you're there, let me know. So I think he was tapped. Maybe his bike fell over a little bit. No big deal at that point. I mean, bad situation, but, I mean, no blood was shed, I don't think. Well, the guy's not wearing any gear. So a simple tap like that, he could have shed some blood, but that's on him for not wearing any gear. But I digress. So that happens. Then you got all these bikers crowding around the SUV, and they're all like staring him down. Maybe people are, you know, what the hell, blah, blah, blah. You know, so it's kind of a confrontation type of thing. The SUV guy panics, floors it, and runs over a bunch of bikers, at least 3, maybe 4. Runs over them, runs over their bikes. So guys get injured. Again, somebody may be dead or at least critically injured. Comment below, let me know. And then the chase pursues. So they start chasing the, I'm sorry. It's too early in the morning. They start chasing the SUV because the SUV tries to run. They get to a point where there's the SUV gets stuck in traffic, and next thing you know, a guy's bashing the window with his helmet, which I hope you throw that helmet away, because you're not supposed to have any impact on a helmet. Otherwise, it's no good, because there's certain things that happen in the helmet in an accident that you're going to trigger by doing that. So that helmet is basically trash. But again, I digress. So smashes the window, and then the video, conveniently cuts right there. You don't get to see what happens next, but we can all assume what happens next. All I know is I saw the picture that I posted up on Facebook. Seemed that there's blood on the window or something to that effect. So I don't think it ended well. But then there was a child in the car, so really, really scary situation. But I see definitely wrongs on both sides. The other question that I'd have is, how did this SUV get so buried in between all these bikes? Because these bikes had the road on lockdown. I mean, there's no way for cars to get in. How did this one lone SUV get amongst the bikes? Was the driver a real jerk and everyone's backed up in traffic because of these bikes, but I'm smarter than everyone else. I got my Range Rover and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna cut through, and did he squeeze through, he or she, I don't know who was driving, did he squeeze through all these bikers and inch till they got. But right now these are hundreds of bikers. There's not much in front, so obviously this SUV is close to the front of the pack. How do you get that close to the bikers? So I'm going to potentially assume you couldn't cut through all those bikers. They wouldn't have allowed you to do that. It's too many bikers. So I'm going to assume that this SUV somehow was trying to get on the road, saw all these bikers coming, and then maybe cut them off and kind of jumped in front of them, something to that effect. I don't know. Again, you guys were there. Comment below. Let me know what the real story is, because we all know when the media gets a hold of this, all they care about is their viewership or whatever, and they're going to go in and spread some spun story, incorrect information in a rush to put it out. Notice, I'm speculating a lot of stuff, but I let you know that. I'm not saying it as fact. I don't know. I'm asking you guys to let me know what happened, rather than me sitting here and making assumptions. 4 riders killed, mowed over by angry SUV driver. I don't know what happened, man. I wasn't there. I know, and I know people who were there and they're saying stuff, but I'm not gonna assume anything based on rumors. So again, if you were there, comment below, and even if you weren't there, tell me what you think about the situation. Just looking at that video, go look at the video and come back and let me know what you really think happened, who's in the wrong. As you know, I got the 2 to tango philosophy, so I definitely feel that the bikers and the SUV are in the wrong. The question is, who is most wrong in this situation? Who is the ultimate catalyst for this type of situation? All right, comment below. You're watching Carlisle's Picks.